Alright fight fans, we've got a story at UFC 317 that reminds us why we love this sport. It's about opportunity, guts, and two fighters on very different paths colliding in a pivotal flyweight matchup. Let's break down Brandon Royval versus Joshua Van. Picture this, just 19 days ago, Joshua Van was standing victorious in the octagon at UFC 316. He'd just beaten the tough Bruno Silva in the third round, showing off his slick boxing, that explosive speed, and real patience in his game. He defended takedowns well, looked sharp, and that win earned him the number 12 ranking. And get this, he used that fight money to buy his mom a house. That's the kind of moment that stays with you. Then, the UFC calls the planned fight between number 1 ranked Brandon Royval and Manel Kape. On this weekend's UFC 317 main card, it fell apart when Kape got hurt. Royval was suddenly without an opponent, and the card risked losing a crucial bout. So they called Joshua Van, and this 23-year-old didn't hesitate. He said yes immediately. 3 weeks after his last fight, he's stepping right back into camp to face the absolute top contender in the division. That's how you make a name for yourself. If Van pulls this off, he's looking at a title shot, and a chance to tie Jon Jones as the youngest champ ever. But beating Brandon Royval, that's a massive ask. Now, let's talk about the mountain Van has to climb. Brandon Raw Dog Royval. This guy has beaten the best of the best in the flyweight division. Just look at his recent run. He went into Mexico and avenged a loss against the former champion, Brandon Moreno. Then, he turned back another rising star, handing Tatsuro Taira his first loss. Here's the thing for Royval. He's had a full camp preparing for a dangerous striker in Manel Kape. So, while the opponent changed, the style didn't drastically shift. Kape's a kick-heavy striker. Van brings more of that sharp, fast boxing. Royval is dialed in and ready. He has everything to lose here. He must hold on to that number 1 ranking, especially with the flyweight title fight happening on this same card between Kai Kara-France and champion Alexandre Pantoja. A dominant win for Royval sets up a huge opportunity. If Kara-France wins the belt, Royval already holds a submission victory over him. If Pantoya retains, that sets up a potential third fight, and Royval will be hungry to finally solve that puzzle. The title path is clear, but only if he gets past Van. So, how do these two match up? Let's look at their strengths and weaknesses. For Joshua Van, coming off a fight just 3 weeks ago means he's already in peak shape and sharp. At only 23 years old, recovery isn't a big concern, especially since he wasn't badly hurt against Silva. He's not a huge flyweight, so the weight cut should be manageable. His speed, boxing, and willingness to let his hands go are real threats. But this is a massive step up. Brandon Royval is as dangerous and well-rounded as they come. He can knock you out on the feet. He can snatch a submission out of nowhere. He's got 9 wins that way. He's comfortable in scrambles. He's fought the absolute elite, Pantoja twice, Moreno twice, Kara-France. That experience edge is significant. The 3-round format could favor Van's youthful energy. Royval's incredible cardio is often tested in 5-round wars. But over 15 minutes, Van might look to push a furious pace early, banking rounds before any potential fatigue factor kicks in for either man. You'll need to use that speed and volume to offset Royval's veteran savvy and unpredictability. This fight really shows how MMA evolves. Joshua Van, at 23, is stepping up on short notice to fight the number 1 guy. When Royval was 23, he was grinding on the regional scene. Today's athletes are arriving ready sooner. It's a true crossroad moment. For Van, it's the ultimate gamble. A chance to leapfrog the rankings into stardom. For Royval, it's about defending his hard-earned top spot and securing one more shot at gold. Will Van's bold move pay off in spectacular fashion? Or will Royval's experience and elite skill prove too much on the night? Don't miss this clash at UFC 317. Want to know more about these two fighters? Go into our channel for deep dives into Brandon Royval's and Joshua Van's incredible journeys to the octagon. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Until next time.